we're going to pivot just really quickly. This was supposed to be Manifestation Monday. Archangels, angels, guides, and ascended masters, please come and help us get a very brief read, just a few cards on anybody that might want to be working on manifesting something very specific in their life this week, be it a change in terms of just how they do things or how they feel in their health, or a job, or any kind of positive thing they're trying to bring closer to themselves or learn about. Very briefly, what is your best, most universal advice that you give to anyone trying to learn to apply the laws of attraction to their lives this week? Oh, hold on. Let's try this again. I had the dropsies. Okay. To look at this one card here. Okay, can I please get a clarifier for this one card, please? Okay, so what we have here is the Death card right side up. We have the Nine of Swords right side up, the Eight of Pentacles right side up, the Five of Wands, the Star inverted, and the Page of Swords. What's on the bottom of the deck, just in case? Okay. So what this is sort of saying about manifestation is every single day, this is the Death card, right? Every single day is a new beginning. Every single day. And so if the day before things weren't going your way, That has nothing to do with today. You don't have to carry that into today. Matter of fact, it's best to almost act like I'm starting a new life. I'm starting a new life. So literally that has nothing to do with anything. This is the beginning of my new life. Um, then it's saying, um, a lot of people are focusing on all of their both the negatives that they have think of themselves, like their negative opinions of where they are not strong and making um, just whatever traits they feel like they are either lacking or things they do wrong. Everybody, when they're like trying so hard to achieve something that they want to achieve and manifest something they want to manifest, they're focusing on all of the things that are wrong about them and all the things that are going to go wrong. I asked for a clarifier and it says love and accept all of you. So they're just sort of saying, you know what? All of that stuff is part of you, and you just need to be quiet and love yourself. Don't worry about that stuff. It's really hard sometimes, but don't worry about that stuff. Then with the Eight of Pentacles, they're saying you have so many collaborators in the universe, meaning spirit, and even subconsciously, all of the rest of like humankind are are collaborating with you at all times. So, but this is especially in terms of manifestation about spirit. So they're saying, like, we got you. We're already working on it for you and with you. You are not doing this alone. Matter of fact, what you're wanting to have, we're already done building. So you just need to love all of yourself and stop focusing on the things that are wrong and start focusing on all of the things that are right, um, because that's the fastest path between today or this moment and what you're hoping to achieve. Um, and then it says, um, uh, you got to leave your comfort zone, um, and have a good attitude. Um, and so by comfort zone, they don't mean like you have to push yourself out into the world. They mean you can't hide behind all of these fears and excuses. And it's really hard to get out of your own way. Um, so they're saying, like, have a good attitude. Like, just like, I'm going to win. I'm going to win this game. Um, there's no question about it. There's nothing arrogant about that. That's what's happening, and it's okay. Um, they're also saying comparisons. Mm-mm. Comparisons to what anybody else is doing always get in the way, right? If it's like, "Oh my gosh, we applied for this job at the same time and she got one today and I didn't." That's irrelevant. There might be a job out for you that hasn't been released yet for 3 until 3 days from now, right? And it could be the best thing for you. So when that person got a job is irrelevant. If you're aligning with the best job for you and you want the best pay, the best schedule, you will wait for that. You don't want that person's job. That job was designed by the universe for that person. You want yours. So don't compare yourself to other people and what they have going on. That is irrelevant. And also, it's another way to directly get in the way of manifesting what it is that you're really hoping to have. Um, so they're also saying, um, you're an enthusiastic thinker. A lot of you are thinking all the time about what you got going on. So, and this card is like, so since you're always doing that, let's turn that thinking and talking and debating into something productive. Let's clear our pathways and design a new way to our end goal. And so, again, it's just saying, yeah, you got it. Like, you know what you're wanting. now you're thinking too much. And then when you overthink, again, you bring in your thoughts about your negative self or whatever's going on and your comparisons to other people. So they're saying your tendency to overthink is a sign that you have a brilliant mind, but you need to keep that mind clear. And you need to keep, just out of your own way the best you can. Um, they're also saying roll with it. Um, like nature takes care of stuff. The next season comes, the rain comes, the sun comes up. You are not in control of that. You don't have to worry for that. And so start thinking about um, how things like that just happen, and start thinking about your life in that way. Like, hey, the sun comes up. If the sun can come up every day, you know, um, if uh, the clouds can miraculously come together when there's a drought and bring rain, then I can do anything, right? Because those things are so much more like um, seemingly random and uncoordinated and slapped together, and yet they happen extremely regularly. So, and the clouds don't worry, are we going to rain? They just trust that when it's the right time to come together, they will, and there will be rain. So they're just sort of giving that kind of advice. So um, the only thing I have to offer outside of what they've offered with these cards is the advice for manifestors everywhere, whether you're listening to Abraham Hicks, Bashar, the Seth tapes, whoever, you know, they say if you are struggling to stay out of your own way, if you can't stop um, from overthinking whatever you're working towards, if you can't stop from thinking negatively about how it's not happened yet, then don't think about it at all. Completely move on to a complete other topic and just leave it alone. Switch to a topic that doesn't matter as much to you, and manifest something smaller that matters less to you. Keep all of your focus on that, or you could also just completely distract yourself. Keep yourself entertained, give yourself a project, watch something that makes you laugh, listen to music, anything that makes you get carried away from whatever it is that you're obsessing over. Do that thing and stay neutral. If you can't have a positive outlook, stay neutral and get off the topic. So that is their advice today for people that are trying to manifest. We asked for it to be this week, so that's advice for this week. Um, I know I kind of talked in circles. I hope it makes sense. And thank you again, guides, for that reading. I'm going to be doing a lot of cropping of this live. If anybody's like listening to parts of it now, like I'm going to separate out these readings and they will be available very soon on the channel. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day, night, well, night now, day probably when people are listening, and week. And I'm sending everyone love and light. Thank you so much for the people that have come to hang out. I'm not going to leave this full live up, but I am incredibly grateful to have people in this community that will help me and my family, um, and help us to help someone else when things are going horribly awry. We're really blessed to have people in our lives that will stand next to us like that. And so we're incredibly grateful for people that were present for this experience tonight because you helped us so much. We really are grateful. Um, so sending love and light to all of you and a lot of gratitude to those that attended. And we look forward to speaking to you soon.